Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video to do the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between the Oneplus Nord 2 versus the monster phone which is the iQOO 7 device. Let's see friends which UI is better and optimized for the multitasking and which can actually load all these kind of games in the background. That is what I'm going to check in this entire video. Sorry friends, I did keep the score here. So actually the match was going on and a lot of users are actually messaging for the iQOO 7 device in terms of the speed test comparison with the Oneplus Nord 2. That is the reason I thought of just seeing the scores and doing this kind of speed test. So in this kind of speed test, I did include the 10 games as you can see and 9 mini games and 1 Battlegrounds mobile game. That is the first game which I did include. The main point of this speed test is that now this is going to be something different. So first I'll try to open the Battlegrounds mobile game and I'll try to go in this kind of sequence and I'll try to check in the RAM management which phone will be able to keep this Battlegrounds mobile in the background. That is what I'm going to check friends. So if you watch my previous videos, you will definitely know which phone is obviously the winner. Definitely you will I can definitely understand a lot of iQOO 7 people, they can easily say that iQOO 7 phone will be winning, but still let's see how much speed test can be different with the Dimensity 1200 versus Snapdragon 870 chipset. So till now I did find only one UI was completely stable, which is the FunTouch UI in terms of the RAM management and multitasking. That is what I'm trying to concentrate. That is the reason I did like only FunTouch UI for the RAM management. I'm not trying to be partial to one UI or one company, but I'm just trying to show you the facts. So whatever speed test you take, whatever comparison you take, whatever thing, even if you take the mid-range segment which is iQOO Z3, that phone still dominated the Realme X1 Max in the RAM management. If you watch that video, you will definitely understand. Not only this phone, even there are top brands which FunTouch UI is very optimized for the multitasking. Only multitasking. I'm not trying to praise this FunTouch UI for any other thing. Just for multitasking, it's absolutely really smooth. Yes, only multitasking. That is the reason why this iQOO 7 phone was able to be so much powerful in terms of the RAM management and the speed test. Let me just show you friends exactly. Yes, if you watch my videos, I did a RAM management test on this iQOO 7 device loading 46 applications. You will definitely understand how much powerful it is. But let's see. Let's compare with the Oneplus Nord what the things gonna be happening in this phone. That is what I'm going to check. So right now let me try to clear all the background applications. So all the background apps are completely clean. That's done. And one more quick note. Few of the Oneplus Nord 2 users, they did mention that can you please try using the performance mode. Let me show you what is the performance mode means. It's available in the battery, and if you go to the mode options, high performance mode, as you can see. So they did ask me to use this kind of high performance mode during the time of demonstration of this speed test. I'm not sure how much it is kind of helpful, but according to in my experience, it's not helpful at all. I'll try to explain you why. Let's start with the first thing about the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay. Let's start the speed test. Let's see which phone will be able to open faster. And there is no ultra game mode and there is no game space. I did not add any games at all. So Snapdragon 870 versus Dimensity 1200 AI chipset. So let's see friends, in the RAM management, I'll try to focus mainly on the RAM management, which phone will be able to open the games faster. So in this Battlegrounds mobile game, not bad, the Dimensity 1200 did open slightly faster. Let's see the next game, which is a Candy Crush. Perfectly same. So let me slightly zoom into the phone. Yeah, now you will be able to see it properly. Dimensity 1200 did open this game faster. Not bad. So opening game speed, it matters little bit. Maybe out of 100%, maybe 30%, but 70% matters which phone can actually store this many games in the RAM management, which UI is really optimized for the better RAM management. That is what I'm going to exactly show you. That is where you need to exactly focus friends, not in this kind of speeds. Because anyway, you will be seeing only few seconds delay. That's not big deal, but if the apps are not getting open in the multitasking, that is what big deal means. So not bad. So actually I was having the plans of matching, I was watching a cricket match with my parents and my brother, but still a lot of users are actually asking me to do the speed test on this iQOO 7 device and a lot of other comparisons. So just I'm trying to see the score and I'm trying to do this kind of speed test. So at least, and let's see, the next game is Angry Birds 2. So Angry Birds 2, let's see which phone will be able to open faster. The Dimensity 1200, not bad. It's opening slightly faster than the Snapdragon 870. I think the monster was sleeping for a while because I did not do any videos on this one. That might be the reason, but still, no problem. so that's kind of acceptable, only few seconds delay. So now the final game got opened and it's done. Yes, the final games are open, friends. Finally 10 games are completely in the background memory, as you can see in the background completely. Let's see which phone will be open. How many games can it be open in both phones? Let's start with the first. I'll try to come back in this way. I will be able to come back. Not bad. And second game, Angry Birds, it's kind of good. And third is El Crime Racing, and fourth is Traffic Rider. Yes, absolutely. And Crossy Roads, yes. And Smash It, gone. So whatever, how many times I ever do the speed test, the OnePlus Nord 2, done. For 5 games, it's completely, I am done. That's it. It won't open, not even one time, not even extra game. It doesn't open. And the iQOO 7, the monster, you can see. This phone did open 20 games in the background. 20 games, friends. That's the kind of story, big story about this iQOO 7 device. So in case if you are new subscriber or new user, new viewer from a channel, you will not understand. But definitely if you watch the iQOO 7 playlist, you will definitely understand what is going on with this performance wise. Battlegrounds mobile game also, it's got open. It's completely insane. So finally in the speed test and the RAM management test, and you got a clear idea what is going on. So maybe this might be the problem with the OxygenOS plus ColorOS mixing up or not. I'm not sure exactly, but at this point the RAM management is not that impressive in this OnePlus Nord 2 device, unfortunately. I'm trying to use a high performance mode as well. That's another thing I'm trying to mention again and again, because whenever I say the RAM management is not good, few of the users, they are definitely messaging that try to use high performance. But even using high performance, there's no change. Slightly maybe the speed got improved, opening the game speed. Yes, you did see it did open faster than the Snapdragon few games. Absolutely, I can totally agree on that. Maybe it might be helpful, but in the RAM management, the UI need to be really very light UI. Only then the RAM management will be very good. At this moment, the FunTouch UI is the first position, and second slightly I think OnePlus UI as well, and third is the Realme and the MI UI on both sides, and then this Oxygen and the ColorOS. I'm not sure what name to keep this. Maybe something like OC, maybe Oxygen and the ColorOS, something like OCOS, something. But still, in the RAM management section, the OnePlus Nord 2 is not that impressive in my testing. That is what I did find out in the OnePlus Nord 2. But don't get me wrong, these are the only games I'm trying to use. If I try to use everyday day-to-day applications, 15 applications, 20 applications, will the phone will be able to load or not? That is the one thing which I need to test it very soon. Maybe today I'll try to test using with the other phone, which maybe this POCO F3 GT. POCO F3 GT. I'll try to do with this kind of testing using the applications. Then we'll be able to get to know everyday task how the phone can actually handle. That is what I'll try to focus, friends. So I'm not trying to coming into the conclusion on the OnePlus Nord 2, not yet. Still I need to do the testing, so don't cancel your orders and don't buy right now. Just wait for my reviews. Just give me a couple of hours. I'll try to finish everything within maybe night 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I'll try to complete everything and I'll try to sleep on this OnePlus Nord 2. And meanwhile, what you need to do is that you just need to subscribe and you just need to follow the playlist which I created only for you all people to watch. Not for me, friends. It should be useful only for you all. So definitely watch the playlist and you will definitely know which phone is the best to buy. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video, friends. I'll be straight for more updates. Meanwhile, bye.